Good afternoon from Volcano Bay. It's been like how long?
A while. I think the last time I came was in August.
I haven't been here since you came, so I guess it's been all since August.
Right when summer was ending.
It's been like a good 7, 8 months or so.
Nice day,
It is a very nice day. Yes.
He's talking to us.
Nice day we're having.
I agree.
He's not wrong.
It just started though, so.
So yeah, we are here for the day. It's not the warmest day this week.
Right now it feels pretty.
But it feels great.
Hot.
Like the high for the day is like 71, 72. But like earlier this week and later this upcoming week, it's gonna be like high 80s. So
I think you should just turn around and just see how many people.
Oh yeah. It's empty. There's just team members around. It's great. But yeah, so we're gonna be here for a few hours today. I think it's totally warm enough to be here.
You should really put on some sunscreen.
Okay.
Good.
But yeah, so we're here because it's definitely warm enough to be here, but we think that the crowds are going to be very low.
Yeah.
And it definitely looks that way.
Yeah. And we've always wanted to have like a pretty chill day here because last time we were here was really busy. We waited like 2 hours to get on rides.
It's very crowded in summer.
It's very nice. We're just gonna chill.
Yeah.
Take
and then
pictures.
I think we'll end up going to Mardi Gras tonight as well.
Want a hockey ball? Boo-boo.
He is very talkative today, but we haven't done Mardi Gras yet, so that'll probably end up being a separate video. But we're here for Volcano Bay, so I'm gonna do a little walkthrough because we really haven't shown this park much at all. We went a lot last summer, but like most of it was before we started vlogging, so we haven't shown too much of this park. And I think today's a really good day to do that since there's nobody here.
Yeah.
So
I'm ready. I'm like anxious. I'm like.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little walkthrough of the park probably before we end up actually doing any slides at all, which we cannot film slides. They don't allow that here. But I did bring my GoPro, which I haven't used in a very long time, so we'll see how that goes. But I think I can bring it into Teawa, the Fearless River. So, wow, he's singing.
I love this song.
He's so fun. And also Krakatau just looks great. I missed it.
I'm gonna go take a picture.
But yeah, so we'll try to do some GoPro in the river, and then we won't be able to show any slides at all, but we'll kind of give an idea of what you can expect to find in Volcano Bay. And we'll show all the food places, which may or may not be open today since it's so like empty, but we'll give you an idea of what you can expect to find here. But it's gonna be a good day. Okay, so back there is Krakatau. We were just standing right by that tiki dude right there, so we're going to the right. And the first thing we have right here is Krakatau Katie's, which is like the smaller store. So there's like 2 gift shop areas. One of them's like
the other one is back that way.
Yeah, to the left when you enter, which is kind of like 2 of these maybe combined. So it's like maybe double the size. But they have like some Volcano Bay branded stuff and some like non-universal.
Yeah, I kind of like maybe not Ron, but like.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. And we'll show the stores later because there is a new annual pass button that we're gonna that I really want to get. So we're gonna definitely be heading into the store later, and we'll kind of show some of the merchandise you can get here, including the like sweatshirt I'm wearing right now. I got that from Krakatau Katie's. They also have these little tiki like totem type stuff. If you see these around the park.
Good, photos.
Yeah. So what you do is you scan your Tapu Tapu band, which we haven't really discussed much, and we'll talk about kind of what that is. And then it's an automated machine, so you kind of walk behind here, or you can scan on this side, and then the camera, there's a little flash as well, and it takes your picture for you.
And like, even if you don't want to use the Tapu Tapu, like you can kind of like try to take a picture.
Yeah, you can use your phone as well, but it kind of like, it's a good like icon for you to look for to know like where some really good photo spots are, because this is an awesome view of Krakatau from here. And then directly across from that photo spot is Kahala Reef, which is the first and I think the largest of the counter service restaurants here. So
like flatbreads here.
Yeah, so here's kind of like a more generic version of the menu. They do have a breakdown online of all the different items you can find on the menu, but there's all different types of pizzas. There's chicken and seafood, burgers and barbecue, kind of as like their general categories of food. And we have had food from Volcano Bay before. I don't think we're gonna be eating lunch here today, just because we're gonna be heading to Mardi Gras later, and there might be some snacks we want from there. I kind of want some king cake.
Yeah.
But they do have plenty of food options around Volcano Bay. One thing that we did learn, which we talked about in I think our last vlog where we were very briefly at Volcano Bay, we learned that there are not many options open for dinner.
Yeah.
Lunch, like you can find plenty of choices, but most of the counter service options close before dinner time. And that's just because Volcano Bay is very empty around dinner. Like people only come in the morning, it seems like. But here's a look at one of the like info boards you can find around the park.
Aqua Coaster is live now.
Last time we were here, Krakatau was a 3-hour wait, and it's now 0 minutes. There is not a single line. So basically, you get these Tapu Tapu bands, which I don't know if we show what they look like. So it's like this little wristband, and you get it for free. It's included with your park ticket, and you wear it around the park, and you can get a virtual return time. So you go to any slide that has a wait time. So I think the last time we were here, Krakatau was like 180 minutes.
Yeah.
You go up and we'll show one of like the little board, like the thing, yeah, the tap points you go up to. And you then, if it's 180 minutes, you then wait 180 minutes. It'll show where, like, how much more time you have to wait on your band. There's a little screen on it, and then it'll vibrate and tell you when it's your turn to ride.
Yeah.
And then you'll return to the ride and wait about 5. Oh, and here's one of the bars as well they're walking by. So I think there's 2, and you can kind of find them by the giant like boat sails they have on the top. But yeah, that's like a nice way to kind of like not have to physically wait in a 3-hour line, and you can then go in, you can go on any slide that is a ride now during that time you're waiting, or you can go into like the lazy river and everything. Here's the first set of lockers, the Wave Village. We always go to the ones in the back.
I forget what they're called.
Yeah, I forget what they're called as well, but we'll see them.
I don't even think it matters which one we go to because it's dead here. So.
Oh, today it does not matter, but typically, like, for all water parks, it's much less crowded when you go to the ones in the back. So if they're all kind of crowded in the front, we tend to always walk towards the back to find a good locker. But yeah, so Tapu Tapu is a great system to not have to wait long, but because it's so dead today, everything's a walk-on, like that Aqua Coaster.
I think we're gonna have to do that as soon as possible.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Times.
And we'll show where that Aqua Coaster is once we get over to it. But it goes like all throughout the inside of the volcano, and it's a lot of fun. Oh, but kind of as we're talking about Tapu Tapu, there are also points all throughout the park.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, and you can just touch them. They're completely free. And then they cause interactive things to happen. So you can make it spray people down in the lazy river. So it's a lot of fun for kids. You always see kids running up and trying to touch all the touch points. But here are 2 of the first slides we passed when we went to the right at the park entrance. Yeah, so it looks like
they're getting worked on.
yeah, the blue one is Honu, which is, if you've seen any like advertisements for Volcano Bay, that's the one they always use. It's the one that has like the wall you go sliding up. So that's Honu, and the green one's Ika Moana, and it looks like they're closed for refurbishment.
I like the construction wall volcano activity.
That's okay. I mean, Ika Moana is my favorite slide in the park, but
those 2 are really, really fun, but if we can if
But-
we're able to go on the Aqua Coaster like right
with
now,
no wait,
like that's totally worth
it's
it.
worth a visit just for that. But yeah, well, now we're going past, what is this called? Aqua Reef, I think, yeah. And this is the like kids splash area, which looks a lot of fun. And then if you see that kind of like red structure right behind that tiki back there, that's like a little mini volcano, so that thing erupts as well, kind of in addition to Krakatau, which is fun. And we're gonna head back here to the next set of slides. So now we found another touch point, which makes, well, maybe it doesn't work. There's usually like a little fountain that goes off.
Oh wow.
Let's see, does mine work? No. No water or fountain today. But this is the River Village restrooms and lockers, which are the ones that we typically go to. They're not the ones that are furthest back in the park, but they're usually pretty quiet, and they are right next to, right here, Walk-Away Eats, which is another counter service option.
Wait, this is the one that has the flatbreads. They don't.
The other one did too. I think flatbreads are pretty much available at all of them. But we usually eat, this is where we've eaten lunch before, so it's like right next to our lockers, which is really nice. We got a foot-long hot dog here one time.
Oh yeah.
Which like, it had like a pineapple slaw or something, like some kind of like tropical topping. It wasn't bad. Yeah, so this is the entrance.
No line going up to it.
That's insane. So it's like a literal walk-on.
Yeah.
Because even if a slide says ride now, that just means like the line is contained to the stairs. So you still may have to wait a little bit to get up the stairs. But this is the entrance to the Aqua Coaster, so it kind of loads up there. And I'm just like amazed that...
We do that one, but that one hits you in the face, doesn't it?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it sprays you with water. But yeah, that's the Aqua Coaster with no wait. And then this is one of the return times you'd go to if you ever want to get on a slide that does not have... Oh, it's on a brief delay. But typically if there was a wait time you had to wait for, it would say whatever the time is on here, it would say like 120 minutes. You then just tap your Tapu Tapu, and then you're in the virtual queue.
Go in there.
All right, so now we went past Krakatau, and we're going up to the next set of slides. But down here is Teawa, the Fearless River. So you can see it is required to wear a life vest in there. The water's a lot choppier, and then typically about once, it takes about one time to go around the loop, and then you'll hear this like very intense drumming music, and that's when the wave machine turns on. And there are some very intense rapids in there, but it is so much fun. And then these slides behind us, the green and blue ones, are Rocky and Tonga. So you have the blue slides and the green slides. And it just appears like everything in the park is a ride now. So no wait for that. And here's the next bar. I don't know which this one's called, but this one has the blue sail. Oh, I'm getting wet. It is Boat Bar Kanuku, something like that. And now we're at the back side of the volcano. So this green slide right here, this is the Aqua Coaster Krakatau, so you can kind of see it going up into the volcano up there. And the really cool, like my favorite part about it, is that like a lot of Aqua Coasters use water to propel you upwards, but Krakatau uses magnets, and there's magnets inside the little boat you sit in, so it propels you uphill with magnets. And you go very fast uphill, and it is a lot of fun. But we'll see if that opens up later to get to go on. And then over here is the Feasting Frog, which is kind of a walk-up counter service option with tacos, nachos, and poke bowls.
That sounds good.
It does. There's usually a long line for that over the summer, so we've never had it. But again, everything is just empty today. I've never seen the park like this. So March is definitely a good time to come if you don't want crowds. Back here are two of the like large family raft slides. We've been on the yellow a couple times. I don't know if we've honestly ever done this green one because it always has a long line. Yeah, I think it's Maku Puihi. I don't remember which one's which, honestly, but I think that's what these two are called. And then right here is another counter service. Oh, Bamboo, we ate here. Yeah, this was good. This one's also, so this is like the one furthest back if you were to go into the park on the left. So we've kind of passed the back side of the volcano now, and we're going towards the front again. Which there's a lot to do inside the volcano. There's some walkways inside of there. I'm not going to take this camera in there just because it would get wet. But maybe we'll try to be able to go in there with the GoPro. We'll see. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff kind of inside the volcano, but now we're on the main walkway back to the front. And we're about to pass the drop slides, so we'll see those next. Here we have Oh No and Oh Yeah, and they are both drop slides, so if you can kind of see, which I'll try to go up a little bit more, but they drop you, like, I think one is 4 feet and one is 6 feet.
Yeah, the purple one is the taller one.
I think the purple one is Oh No, because it's a higher drop. And you drop out the bottom, which...
We did Oh Yeah, and like...
Oh, there's somebody went.
That was, like, I almost
It's intense, and then we went on the shorter of the two.
Yeah.
And it's a big drop. I mean, definitely, like, make sure that you can swim pretty well, because it's a deep pool, and you're just kind of like, I don't know, at least for me, because I wear contacts, so my eyes were shut, and I didn't see the drop coming, so it... Like, and it takes a picture of you as well when you drop, and it was a really bad picture of me. But, yeah. So, yeah, definitely caught me by surprise, but it's a fun slide if you love kind of like something a little bit more thrilling. So here are two of the slides that you kind of have to climb the volcano to get to the top of. I know one's called Tainui and the other is Kala, I believe. I think I see the sign back there. So these, you kind of climb up the stairs into the volcano and you go into one of those little like tube type things, and then the floor drops out from under you, and then there are drop slides. The tallest one, all the way at the top of the volcano, you can kind of see that balcony up there. That is the fastest slide in the park. Oh, somebody just came down. And that one goes, I think, 120 miles an hour or something crazy like that.
I don't know, I'm not going anywhere near it.
Yeah, I have not been able to get myself to do a drop slide yet where the floor opens under me, but maybe someday. But yeah, I'll kind of show the bottom. You can see the bottom of the tallest one over on the other side of the volcano, and there's a little pool where you can watch people come flying out at very high speeds. But we're now almost back to the front, so I don't know if we'll see any other slides at this point, but we'll kind of come up to the other main store, and then we'll kind of be back where we started. It appears like the cabanas are like all empty.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. I would love to do a cabana at some point, but they are, the pricing varies depending on the time of year you come, if it's peak season or not. So right now it would probably be like one of the cheapest times to get a cabana, but they have 2 stories, so you could be on the top floor or the bottom floor. You have really cool views of Krakatau, and you also get well, I think there's like a safe included, I believe, which I'm not entirely sure what's included since we haven't done one, but all that information is available on Universal's website. But I know for sure you do get a little tapu touch point inside your cabana, which you can then get a virtual return time for any slide around the park, which is nice. You don't have to walk over to the entrance to get that return. So you can get your return from the Aqua Coaster while you're sitting up there in your cabana, which I don't know if we can see one of those touch points from here. Oh yeah, they're kind of on that back wall. I'll try to zoom in on it. It's a little blurry, but yeah, if you see that kind of like screen in the back wall, that's your tapu touch point. And it looks like you have like some cushions and so like a sofa area, 2 chairs, and then like a whole like little cabinet with doors and everything to put your bags and stuff in if you don't want to have to run to a locker. So you can kind of store some stuff in there because it's your own personal cabana for the day. Oh, you hear the wave pool? And I think we're almost back to the front now. It looks like there's another set of lockers right here maybe. I don't know what these are called, but these I think are the first lockers when you come into the left. So these are probably the other ones that get a bit crowded. Kind of like the ones that we saw first on the right. These look a little bit more secluded though because they're behind, you have to go through the store to get to them. So they probably aren't too bad. What are these called? Wave Village East. So we saw Wave Village West earlier, and now we're at the Waturi Marketplace. Amanda found this like rainbow tie-dye Volcano Bay sweatshirt, which is $55. There's a shirt. Oh, that's cool. And there's matching shorts for it as well. Rainbow tie-dye. So this is a store that's more of like the non-Volcano Bay merchandise, but they do have like a shirt, it looks like. But it's all just kind of like generic bathing suits and different brands. They have some like various knickknacks and stuff. Yeah, and then they have like backpacks and flip-flops. But this is the store you come into to get your annual pass button. So we're gonna get this probably on the way out. But they do sell a Volcano Bay lanyard. Ooh, I might have to get that. And a Volcano Bay tote. So that's cool. And it looks like they have reusable shopping bags. I've never seen those before. Yeah, so just like Disney, you can now get a reusable shopping bag when you buy stuff. So that's awesome. But we'll go to the other store because that's the store that has all the Volcano Bay stuff. So here's, oh, I love this Volcano Bay pattern. They use it on like the roof in the buses. I think I have, yeah, I have a cup, like the reusable cup they have here for the freestyle machines has this pattern.
I'll get the visor.
Amazing. And then like a long sleeve shirt.
I think that's like a swim shirt. Or is it?
I don't know, it's just like dry fit. It could be maybe a swim shirt, but look at the sleeve.
That's amazing.
Wait, I kind of want that. I just love this like tiki pattern.
I know, it's very dangerous that Zach is here and has a pass because
it is a bad idea.
Because
I just like tiki stuff. Here's a dry sleeve, like dry fit short sleeve shirt, which is $35.
UPF protection.
Oh, UPF protection, nothing on the back. That's cool. So I have this red shirt, which I have in Pittsburgh because it's long sleeve, but I love this like drawing of Krakatau. So I got this and it just has Volcano Bay on the back. And then there's a short sleeve short shirt as well. Yeah, like a plastic tumbler with that same like print on it. And then like a little hat. So now they have some stuff over here. They never used to have this. It's like a short sleeve t-shirt that looks like a Spirit jersey. That's really cool. And then they have actual Spirit jerseys now. You need this one.
Which one do I get?
I don't know. I think I would wear that. But yeah, that is so cool. And there's a sweat jacket too.
And they have like a turbis.
Turbis up there. There's so much. This design is everything. Oh, they also have some pins. I kind of need a pin for my backpack. I'm a Volcano Bay stan. And there's some sweatpants.
To go with this. Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
And they match the Spirit jersey. So it's got the same like...
Well, I'm getting this later.
That's really cool. And then over here there's a t-shirt and a tank top, which I have this shirt, I believe. Yeah, this is the shirt I have. I forgot what the back looked like. And like some necklaces and stuff, but they have the same design as a tank top.
I want the turtle.
I see turtle. I think that's everything that's like Volcano Bay brand.
Yeah.
There's like Quicksilver and various other things in here. But I think that is mostly it. Oh, there's this. Which is like the tiki dudes that we saw in the front. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, and a little tiki dude.
That's cute.
Wait, I like him. How much is he?
What is that?
He is 17. It's like a little like tiki dude, like volcano dude. That's awesome. We're now back in the front, right by Krakatau.
We made a full loop.
That is
still empty.
Full loop around the park. Yeah, nobody's here. Back by our tiki dude.
Our friend.
So now we're gonna go change, ride some slides, and I'll probably try to get the GoPro whenever we end up going into Teawa. That's probably like the one thing I could really film. And then we'll be going back to the shop on the way out because
I'm getting that Spirit jersey.
Mistakes are going to be made. Oh, we're passing by Krakatau Katie's again. I'll see if there's anything different in here to show.
Oh, I see your
Yeah, because they sell my sweatshirt, which they didn't have in the main store. So I got like a drawstring bag. whatever that bag is.
What is this?
I mean, I think it clips onto like a chair. You know what I mean? Like you put your stuff in there and you clip it onto like a beach chair on the leg.
That's cute.
I could be wrong. Then there's like coasters. We saw that tank top on a mannequin in the other store. And they have the sweatshirt I'm wearing, so they sell that in here. No, they got some other tank tops.
That's pretty. Ooh.
Wait, the back's awesome.
Wait, hold on.
And a long sleeve shirt.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to see this one.
And a hat that kind of matches the sweatshirt I'm wearing.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the front of this one.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
And they have the tie-dye in a different color scheme here. And then that rainbow tie-dye that we saw in the other store. And I think everything else... Oh, didn't see this.
I love this. This is so good to bring to like the beach or like the pool.
Yeah, like
or
a
something.
waterproof bag, kind of.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, and there's a little kid shirt I see, so we're going to show that. And then I think that's everything in here. Oh, there's a tote bag with that tiki print as well. Back there, that matches the hats we saw. With like the blue and green tiki print. And then I think there's a little kid swim shirt in white and pink. And then a little orange t-shirt for kids as well. So lots of fun stuff. And then I don't know if we saw that white shirt with the v-neck, but we definitely saw that gray one. And then all different keychains and more pins here. And we missed these teal shirts right by the cash register. So it comes as a t-shirt with the logo, and then there's a tank top with like the logo of Krakatau, which is really nice. And that is everything. So now it is time to swim. But yeah, we saw a lot of cool stuff in here. It's a problem. And they have more spirit jerseys in here too. So we're now in Kahala, the Fearless River. Yeah, the wave machine just turned on a second ago, but now it's off. But it's so warm in here. It's been a little cold when we got out. It's been windy. Bubble country. Yeah, it's coming up. Ugh. Yeah, it's been cold when we walk around just because of the wind. The actual temperature's not bad, but the winds are off. Yeah, this is like the most intense rapids. We could spend forever in Kahala. It is the best.
Yeah.
So we're passing under the wave machine right now, so
Probably gonna get separated. That always happens.
It does happen a bit, but it's okay. Yeah, this is the best lazy river at any water park. I'm flying. Oh no. It is wild. Oh, it definitely makes sense why they require that you wear life vests in here. Some fun. We're gonna pass the other wave machine probably right as it turns on again, so it'll be interesting. So we're now floating alongside Krakatau, the Aqua Coaster, which we did ride earlier with a 0-minute wait. I was hoping somebody was gonna go down. Maybe we'll see somebody go back up. Oh, we're getting faster now. That's the beginning drop right there. I guess nobody's on it. It's a fun slide though. Oh, I think there's somebody goes in the distance. Oh, Amanda's piecing out of here. There's like this intense drumming music that turns on when the wave machine's about to start. But I haven't heard it, so we might be safe. So that is the big wave machine back there. But this is so much fun. Yeah, we don't go in the lazy river nearly as much here because Kahala is superior. The waves didn't attack us. Oh, wave is coming.
I didn't hear the drumming.
I guess we're past the drumming. I don't know. Here it
Coming,
comes.
it's coming. Yay!
Ooh. Oh my god.
It's so fun.
It is such a good river. Yeah, if you come to Volcano Bay.
It's so warm in here.
Oh, it's amazing. It's like a hot tub.
Yeah, I'm not getting out.
But yeah, if you come to Volcano Bay, this is like probably the #1 thing I would recommend. Krakatau's great, but Kahala, Yeah, these things are intense. But yeah. Come to Teawa. It's a fun time. So this right here is one of the 2 entrances / exits into Teawa. This one has a giant geyser, and the geyser will shoot up high in the air whenever the wave machines turn on. So that's a good indicator if the waves are currently going off. I don't know if they're doing that today though, because it is colder, so they haven't been doing all of the water effects that kind of spray up in the air, just because if you're not in the water, it is windy. But it's pretty cool looking. It goes very high up in the air. And this up here is the second entrance / exit, which is underneath Krakatau station. You can kind of see the stairs back there. But just the theming of this park in general is fantastic. It's so much fun. See all the slides go through the back of the volcano. Such a nice day. Wow, it feels warmer in, like, just in general now.
Yeah, that's windy as before.
And we're going fast again. But yeah, got exits under Krakatau. It's a fun time. Oh, the guy there was just going up at its full height and now it's coming back down. So it is working today. It's a little cloudy, but if you're willing to put up with the cloudy weather, which it was pretty sunny when we got here, but the crowds are so low.
Yeah. It seems it's more sunny now.
Oh, the sun keeps coming out. No, it's definitely a good day to be here. I'm very happy we came. So we just went to Waturi Fusion, and Amanda got the Spirit jersey, and then I got this Volcano Bay lanyard that I'm probably not showing very well. But yeah, we got our brand new Volcano Bay UAP buttons, which are awesome, so I can put that on my new lanyard, which let me take off to kind of show it a little bit better. So it's double-sided. I'm a very fan. Then we got the Waturi Fusion, so we've never gotten this before. And it looks amazing. And with like Krakatau, like hello. I'm sure it tastes good. It's like a combination of all different flavors, but it's like legitimately rainbow.
It's so pretty. We need a picture.
It looks great. So it was a great Volcano Bay day.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the end of our day here at Volcano Bay. The Waturi Fusion was amazing.
Yes, 100% recommend.
Yeah, I honestly forget what the flavors are. I'm sure it says it online. If we ever, like the next time we're here and we pass by it, I'll try to take a look at what the flavors were.
Banana's definitely in it.
Banana's one of them for sure, and I want to say raspberry.
Raspberry,
blueberry?
Blueberry, blue raspberry maybe?
I don't know. There were a couple flavors, but it was really good. And it just looked awesome. So it's also really warm now, of course, but it wasn't too bad when we were here, and it was really nice to have the crowds super low. But I'm excited to come back to Volcano Bay again. Like, we're getting back into water park season coming up, which is exciting.
Yeah.
But it was so nice to have the park to ourselves, basically.
I know, like, there were some points where I was like, I feel like I'm the only person in this park.
It was great. But we are now going to be actually heading over to Universal for Mardi Gras. So that'll be our next video coming up. So if you want to see the Mardi Gras parade and whatever we end up doing over there, subscribe to our channel and check out that video coming up next. But that is it for us today, Volcano Bay. So give us a like if this video was helpful at all, getting a little walkthrough of the park. But yeah, we definitely had a great time here. We love Volcano Bay. It's my favorite water park.
It's mine too.
It's so good. But yeah, we will see you guys next time. So thanks for watching.